This is Little Fusion coming back with a little sort of fun project you can do to mess with your friends. So it's sort of a prank, but it will really make them mad. So this is for people who are a bit more in tune and know their surroundings with C# and what it can do. So we will need to create a console application, and we can just call it fake virus. Seems easy enough. Now here we will not be using any of these besides system, so that you can get rid of. Now we will need system.threading. To be able to create the multiple threads that we will be using. So we will create a thread called Crazy Mouse. And this is the new thread, open brackets, new thread start. Is just to link the thread name to what we're going to create a bit further. So now we will create a Crazy Mouse, all small caps. Then here we will create a static void Crazy Mouse, open close brackets. And as you can see, the error has gone away because now this is linked with this. So whatever, when we type crazy mouse dot start or dot abort or whatever, it will start, stop, whatever you have written here. Now, for the mouse, we will need to create a randomizer. So random underscore random, which will randomize the position of the mouse. Then we need to create a loop. So we will need a timer, or counter, as some people call it. And we will be using a while loop, which is while c is not equal to 50. And in this loop, we'll first obviously add to c, and then we will create an integer for the x position and create a random dot next, open brackets 20 minus 10, which will randomize, which will give a random number between 0 and 10, and then we will subtract 10 from it, so it can go between 10 and minus 10. And we will do the exact same for the y-axis. Then we will create a small sleep function, so the mouse does not go absolutely mental. 50 should be enough. And then we will use cursor dot position equals new point, cursor dot position dot x plus xt. Now for the reason this is not working, as you can see here, we need to add, it doesn't state here what we need to add, but we will need to go into our Solution Explorer and to references, and we'll need to add two references. We'll need to add, make sure you're in assemblies, and we will need to add forms, system.windows.forms, and we will need to add drawing, system.drawing, and click OK. Then we will need to go up here and call them, so system.windows.forms and system.drawing, obviously using system.drawing. Now we will go back down here, and as you can see, all errors have vanished now because now we have the required references, and we can finish off with the cursor.position that will vanish. For the y-axis, and this, if we were to run it, nothing would happen, as we forgot to initialize. Now I will just create a sleep function of half a second, just so it can catch up, and then we will do crazymouse.start, open close brackets, sorry for that, which will now hopefully function, and you should see the mouse. As you can see there, the mouse is moving randomly. Now we can create it to be a bit faster. So we will stop the program, and we can make it 0.50, which will make the mouse go a lot crazier. Or we can put a 1 millisecond sleep, which will make the mouse go mental, literal mental. Good luck trying to do anything with a mouse that's going this fast. Now, we will leave this at 50,000 and create a sleep timer of 1,000, which will then we just need to put this to 10. So this will be 10 seconds. Then we will just copy the entire thing and paste it here. While here we will do c is equal to 0 again. And then this we will do c is equal to 10 seconds as well. And just create this as half the time. Then we can copy all of this again. Now this is optional if you want to like make it a slow, gradual thing. 10, and this we will create it as 250 or 100 or whatever you choose. Now then, as you can see with the mouse, it will go slowly for 10 seconds, which will then after 10 seconds go even faster, as we can see here now. And then after another gradual 10 seconds, it will go even faster. And then faster and faster and faster if you wish to, till you completely remove the sleep function. Now obviously if you run a program and the mouse instantly goes haywire, it would be a bit suspicious. So what we can do is up here create a function which will create the system, which will cause the system to sleep upon starting. So we will do thread.sleep 120,000, which will be equal to 2 minutes. Which will be equal to 2 minutes. So upon starting the program, after 2 minutes, it will start. It will create the thread, and then it will start Crazy Mouse. Then, if you wish to have it as permanent, to keep it going, like for example, here we have it for 10 seconds, it will do this. Then we can create it again, but this time make it while through. So while the program is running, it will do this, and then this we can set it to 50. And that should be, or even a bit more, add insert to NJ, make it 25 or 20. Now this we will just make it a second for now, so we don't have to wait 2 whole minutes to do this. Now that's that done. Then here we will create an if statement, which will be, first we need to create an integer called logout is equal to 0. We will be using the same thing as the counter down here, just we will name it logout up here to make it a bit more user friendly. Then we will create a while true loop, and inside this loop we will create an if statement stating if logout is equal to, let's say, 30 seconds, which would be 30,000. Now we got 10, 20, 30. No. So we'll do this for 5 seconds. We'll do this for 5 seconds. And this for 5 seconds. Now these you can add and mix and do whatever you want with them. And here we will write application.exit, which will exit the application. And then insert ng, just in case it fails, we will create environment.exit with a 0. And that's the statement done. Then here we will create a thread .sleep for 1000 for a second. So like it will do it every second, not like go non-stop, or else it wouldn't work. And then we will create logout++. So basically we got this, which will check if the required amount of time is finished, it has been met. And this is to create it every second, to make it like it will sleep for a second, and then it will make then it will add a 1, then sleep and 2, sleep and 3, if that makes sense. Which will mean this, we can just dumb it down to 30 seconds. This we can put it down to 500, so we don't have to wait for long. And now if we were to run the program, it will go slowly, slowly, slowly. Come 5 seconds, it will go faster. Then there's another 5 seconds, and it will go absolutely crazy for the remainder of the time. So then after, as stated here, 30 seconds, it should exit. It should. And apparently it won't exit. What is it? Okay, it has exited. So that is the mouse part done. Now we could leave it here and just have it be a crazy mouse just to annoy your friends. But we could always take it a step further and have a new thread, which we will call, so first static void, and we can call it crazy keyboard. Small. And here, what we will have, simple. This is very simple. So we will need to have a randomizer, obviously, to randomize the buttons, the keys that will be pressed. Now we will have a thread.sleep, which is basically how long you would want the program to sleep upon starting. So like you first have the mouse basics, and then you want like the mouse to go completely haywire, and then add the keyboard inside to add insert to the jury. Or we could just have it straight away, so we'll have it at 1000 for an entire second. No problems. Then we will need a while loop, which will have the statement of while true. That's that. Now we will need to create a car called key. And here we need to identify it as a character and have the randomizer randomize between 25 numbers and add a 65 to it to have it identify them properly. Now we will need to create a send keys, which will send the randomized key, and we will set it as send wait. Then we will have key, the variable, .toString, so the send key we can actually identify it. Then we will have a thread.sleep for however long you want keys to be sent, as in, let's say, every 5 minutes, every 2 minutes, every half a minute, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever. For this case, we will add it to 500 milliseconds, half a second. And there, let me just create a thread for it, or else nothing will work. And we'll call it crazy keyboard. New thread start. Crazy keyboard. That's that. Now this we will make it as a comment, so it won't start the keyboard, the mouse, and we will start the crazy keyboard. And now once we let me get a notepad. So once we start this, as you will be able to see here, I will not touch the keyboard, and it's randomly sending keys here and there. So it's like it would be a bit more believable to be like it's a virus that's taken over your basic peripherals, keyboard and mouse. It's quite a good prank as well, and you can really mess with your friends if you want to. They can get really mad with it. Anyways, we can leave it here. All these times where you see is not equal to for the mouse, those can be changed. The variety can be changed. The distance of the mouse can be changed. Whatever. How long you want it to run, how long you want it to stay asleep for can be changed. All the times can be changed to however you wish to do it. To mess with your friends. Whatever you see fit for this kind of person. Anyways, I leave it there. I'll see you in the next episode. If you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe if you have any different ideas for programs. I'll see you in the next video.